So we shipwrecked at the world's most beautiful lagoon. Chillax, bro. All in time. You know what the people always say? They love the freedom here.
I love the freedom here. Thank you, Brian.
Of course some people are used to it. It's out of their comfort zone.
Darling, I've been thinking.
Yes?
Let's explore the island. Discover its wonders.
Leave the resort? Have you gone insane?
I'm sick of holidays stuck in the one place. Same meals, same beach, day in, day out.
What about the children? What if we get lost?
We'll all go. The island's only 32 kilometers around.
Oh, the bus, darling!
Yes, clockwise and anti-clockwise. If we miss our stop, it'll come around again soon enough.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Come on, children. We're off on an adventure.
Nothing beats exploring a little paradise with the wind in your hair.
There's no clutch, just turn the key on and away you go. Have fun. Ka kite.
Like a sail, boss.
What about the tourists who hire a car? Well, let's get a college driver's license. But get this. In other countries, in your photo, it's against the law to smile. What? Here, it's against the law not to smile. You're in a little paradise now. And the best part, you can park for free anywhere in the whole country. Except for the one place you don't park.
Well, why not?
So you in a good mood? Yep. Loving the high seas, free as a bird. Out of snacks. Well, what? We've run out. You've eaten them all. I thought they were just starters. You know, it's not so long ago we used to be cannibals. What's the first thing that you're gonna eat when you get back? A big fish sandwich. Huge and fresh eggs.
Can I have a tuna sandwich, please?
Sorry, hun, out of tuna today, but I'll check. We've just got fresh mai and fresh coconut sorbet for dessert.
I'm never gonna leave my little paradise again. It was only 30 meters, and you walk. Sorry, baby.
I know just how he feels. We love this little paradise too.
Let's never leave. Children, we'll live here forever.
Aloha lava. Welcome back to this week's episode of Tafaonga Experience Our Beautiful Samoa. We're so excited to have you today. My name is Joe. You might know me from my YouTube channel, Jamily TV. We've had the incredible pleasure of taking you around all the beautiful sights of Upolu so far, from Apia to the east coast, down through the south coast, and today we find ourselves in beautiful Savai'a on the southwest coast. As is traditional, we were bringing a tour guide along with us, and his name is Tupu. Tupu is from King Tours. Nice to meet you, Tupu.
Hello, for Joe.
How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about your tour company?
King Tours company comes from the name of the bird in Samoa, Chochala, so English King Tours.
Awesome.
And I went up there and return to paradise, and we're doing the tour and return to paradise.
Man, you're a lucky guy to be able to spend your days at Return to Paradise Resort. Beautiful place over there. So can you tell us a little bit about our tour today? What are we doing?
Our itinerary for today, we're going to start at the place with the clams. You finish that, we're going to visit the Lalo Talia, take a look at the nice, beautiful waterfall there. Finish the place up there, and then we're gonna go at ATV tours.
Okay.
Finish that, we're gonna drive up from up here to airport.
That sounds like a massive day today. You excited to go?
Yes.
All right, me too. Let's go.
Okay, Joe, you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, so we're gonna prepare the mask and fins, and this is the paddleboard. If you're not a good swimmer, so I need you to hold on this rope on the paddleboard, or you can hook up the noodles and put it under your arm like this.
You're the man. I need that.
Okay, and if you don't wanna stay up there, so you can swim not far away from me.
Yeah.
And please. This place up here, the village and the fish division, they start this reserve area in 1995.
Okay.
That's the time the village chief and the fish division they took, and they put all the species of clams up there.
Yeah.
We have the purple clam, southern clams, and the flatted chain clam, and the small clams.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the flatted chain clam like this size, and the purple look like this size, so you know the difference by the size.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have lots of small species put inside the box to keep it from the octopus.
Oh, okay.
Because the octopus, they like open the baby one and eat it. When they get bigger like this one, they release it.
Really?
And so now we're gonna go. You have mask.
Mask?
Yeah. Reef shoes.
Reef shoes.
Please, you put on your sunblock.
Yes.
Okay.
Done. Check.
Yeah. Swimming noodles. There. You ready?
Ready to go.
Yep, and remember, clams, they have food by filthy tiny animals and plants from the seawater.
Okay.
They have two holes, another hose for breathing and another hose for filtering.
Okay.
And near there, you can see different species of coral. Bronze coral, please, you never stand on the bronze coral. Why? It's sharp and easy to break. But the brain coral up there, you are allowed to sit and eat. Why? That smooth brain coral look like brain.
Okay.
We have some fire coral. Please don't touch that one.
So
gonna
just the
cause
smooth-
itchy and rash.
Okay, just the smooth brain coral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Appreciate it. Thanks. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Si o si umbia elesami Atumaunga nulau ava Efeua ifia o tangata Lau Samoa lau Samoa ea Lea tu
Savai'a was an out-of-this-world experience for me. It was the first time that I'd gone there with a tour guide, and lucky for us, Tupu decided that we should go just after high tide as we're headed towards low tide, which meant that we could swim out there, but then while we're out there, we're just enjoying the nature and enjoying that there's over 500 of these clams out there, and they're all right there and accessible. There's these buoys that kind of show you where everything is, and you just sit there and you just float and enjoy looking at all these clams ranging from like 2 pounds up to 500 pounds. And there's hundreds of them that you can enjoy. And so when you're out there, you sit out there for an hour or 2 hours, and the time goes by in the blink of an eye. But then you get towards low tide, and basically you just walk back. You can swim if you want to, but it was nice and easy walk back through just straight up beautiful, gorgeous sand. And so for us, that was like magical for me.
Okay, Joe, we are here in Lalo Talia for the river hiking.
Awesome.
Let's go and see Olsen.
All right, let's go meet Olsen.
It's my friend Joe here.
Joe, pleased to meet you. Here we go. We're going to the waterfalls, and we're going to jump off a couple there. Right? What about you?
I'm ready to go. Let's go do it.
Let's go.
3 things. This is, are we afraid of heights? We okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah, we're fine. What about swimming? Can we swim?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And the medical. You guys got to look after yourselves. We're all good on the medical?
All good.
Okay, guys. We're ready to go. Okay, I'll grab the sticks.
All right.
We're off.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here they got the Mumoa, Coco School.
Okay, Joe, this is the first waterfall. Coco School.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, let's try for swim. It's deep. Oh!
So glad that Tupu decided to include this hike up to these 14 waterfalls as part of our tour today. It was 2.5 hours of just pure exhilaration, I can't imagine coming to Samoa and not doing something like this. You're going to hike up 14 waterfalls. Some of them are just 2 meters tall, but this last waterfall is 30 meters tall.
So now we are here at the end, and this is the last waterfall of the Ichika Adventure hiking tour. So this is the last waterfall.
What an incredible hike. Man, it took us a long time to get here, but when you finish off with something like this, boom! It's awesome.
Yeah, and sometimes some people, they jump from the top up here. You want to try?
Nope, not today.
Oh, not today.
Some other day.
Okay, but you want to swim up here?
Are you going to try?
Not today.
Okay, let's take a swim.
Yep. Let's go.
Excited about this one.
Here we are in the first Samoa Adventure Tour ATV tours. So let's go and check it.
All right, let's go. It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time, bro.
Look at the ground. Look at straight ahead. Because they're probably going to find that you want to look down. They look down.
The best 3 minutes in Samoa I've had all year. What a great day to be in Samoa. Thank you, Wolfpack.
For the last part of our tour, Tupu decided to take us from Apia all the way out to Faleolo so we can enjoy this airport drive. This is the iconic drive that every single person who comes to visit Samoa is going to enjoy twice. Once on the way to Apia and once on the way back. The coolest thing about this is it's a coastal drive, so you get to see all the gorgeous blue seawater that we have here in Samoa, protected by the beautiful reef that's out there to protect us from sharks and other wildlife out there.
Now we are here too in Malua Theological College, and this is another popular spot when you're on the way to the airport or when you're on the way to up here.
Very nice. I can see why. What is this church?
This is Faleupili.
What does Faleupili mean?
Faleupili, that's the House of Jubilee.
House of Jubilee.
So this whole compound here is under the Efakasa, or Congregational Christian Church of Samoa.
Awesome.
Hey Joe, now we are here at our last stop at Faleolo International Airport, and this is your first full step here in Samoa, and this is your last.
Definitely a beautiful airport. When you're welcomed into a place like this, that's like this beautiful and this architecturally sound, I mean, it looks like the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah, this is the new one.
So how long has this one been up?
This one since 2017.
2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Wow, yeah, it's a beautiful airport. One of the really cool things I thought of when we first arrived here in 2018 was they always have the string band. They're just playing there, right there when you get off the plane. You really feel that, like, that mana when you get off the plane, and you can tell, like, I'm in Samoa. It just really makes your heart beat and really makes you just excited to be here and enjoy everything about Samoa. It just kind of puts you in the right place. Thanks for joining us on this massive day today. We first started out at Savaya and took you along to the giant clams. Then we took you to the Lalutalia River Walk, followed by the Wolfpack ATV tours. What a massive day, and especially ending up here where you all are going to be at the Faleolo Airport. Thank you, Tupu.
Thanks very much, Joe, for coming.
It was a nice day today. If you guys get the chance, make sure to check out King Tours, where Tupu is the principal of that tour company. Thank you to Samoa Tourism Authority for allowing us to come and bring you guys all the great things about Samoa. My name is Joe from Jamily TV. You can check out my YouTube channel and see all the great things Samoa has to offer. Come see us next week at Manono and Apolima. Such a huge tour that we're so excited to bring to you guys. We'll see you next week. Tofa soifua.
And welcome to the heart of the South Pacific, Fiji. I'm your host, Masada Vuikandavu.
And I'm Komal Singh. Welcome to another episode of Happy Hour TV, the show bringing Fiji feel-good vibes straight to you.
And what incredible stories do we have this week?
Let's see.
Firstly, we need to say a big mbula. Welcome to the Cooper family. They are our first international visitors who have returned to Fiji. They sailed from New Zealand and they entered using our new Blue Lanes program.
What is this Blue Lanes program?
It is a program which has been set up as a way for us to safely welcome back visitors.
So people can escape the pandemic in paradise?
That's exactly right. The Coopers are sailing around our 333 islands, diving coral reefs and enjoying our famous mbula spirit. Let's catch up with the Coopers on their Fiji adventures. What has made you choose Fiji?
We were in New Zealand. Winter was setting in. We knew we wanted to leave New Zealand and be someplace that was warmer. When Fiji opened their borders with the Blue Lanes procedure, we didn't hesitate. In about a week, we were able to get our COVID test done and get the boat ready to leave and find a weather window that was appropriate to get ourselves up here.
How has your experience with Blue Lanes been?
The requirement was to have 14 days of quarantine, and time at sea counted as part of those 14 days. So when we arrived in Fiji 10 days after we departed New Zealand, and they looked at our COVID test results that we had brought with us, we were cleared to sail into Port General Marina and clear in with customs and immigration and biosecurity.
What has been the highlight of your trip so far?
Well, Fiji is one of my favorite places. There's just everything. There's kite surfing, surfing, diving, freediving, snorkeling. There's just everything.
There's just no lack of not doing anything. There's just so much.
Speaking of lovely islands, our team did a little expedition of their own to the Yasawa Islands recently too. I'll let them tell you. Let's take a look.
We caught up with the team at the Turtle Island Resort with a recent activity where they amassed an impressive 40,000 Australian dollars in the recent GoFundMe activity. Bula Richard.
Bula Masada.
What a huge feat to achieve a generous donation. Tell us more about Turtle's GoFundMe activity.
When this whole COVID-19 lockdown happened, we found that a lot of people were stranded here in the Yasawas, in their villages, and there wasn't a way to get food supplies. We moved quickly to provide some farming and fishing equipment to sustain their lives whilst they were in lockdown. We've managed to raise $62,000 through donations from our past guests and some of our senior leaders here at Turtle Island. And this is actually going to be going to 7 villages and 1 settlement, and that makes up about 375 households.
We feel happy. Thank you for the great contribution that we received this morning. Vinakavakalevu.
A huge vinakavakalevu to many other tourism operators who've been supporting the local communities these past few months. If you've supported any of the GoFundMe pages, we thank you too for keeping that spirit alive. We love seeing our beautiful island nation on TV, but we've never seen it like this before. Most recently, Amazon Prime released the world's toughest race, Eco Challenge Fiji. 10 episodes of non-stop Fiji action.
Hosted by Bear Grylls, 66 teams from over 30 countries.
World's toughest race is about to begin. The mountains, ocean, jungles, rivers.
We caught up with the Fiji teams at their premiere event.
Bula! We're Team Tambusoro. Along with Team Namaku, we were amongst the 66 teams that took part in Eco Challenge Fiji 2019.
We were total rookies in venture racing. We thought we had what it would take to give it a try. It's an amazing sport, actually.
Definitely my favorite moment of the course was climbing Rua Falls. Once we got there, all 4 of us just stood up and looked at it and went, our jaws just dropped open.
Some teams were pulled over to the side, literally overheated, you know. Radiator gone, and Willie just walks into the jungle and cuts the vine and just fills up their water bottles, peps them up, gives them a bit of a morale-meter boost to talk, and then off they go. That's some more Fijian hospitality.
At one point I fell asleep on the bike, fell off, woke up when I hit the road. That was quite difficult.
Growing up in Fiji, you're not used to the cold. You can be fit, you can be strong and everything like that. But when the cold gets to you, no matter what, it'll shut you down.
All the volunteers and all the villagers, they just did us proud. Every single team that we spoke to afterwards, they all mentioned the Fijian hospitality. It didn't matter what time of night they'd be going through a village, Fijians would be to cheer them on or see what they needed.
First teams in Fiji to ever finish an Eco Challenge.
What an amazing 2 teams you've been. You're great friends, you're resilient, you're tough, you never gave up. You've just completed the world's toughest race.
Well, that's it for another week.
Hey, you forgot the weather check. Irani, how's it looking over there?
Bula! All good out here on the Blue Lane, guys!
If you like what you see, Please hit subscribe or comment below. We love hearing from you.
Our blue lanes are open, and our Mbula spirit, it awaits you. And until then,
Nisamave!
Talofa! Welcome back to this week's episode of Tafaonga Experience Our Beautiful Samoa. My name is Joe and I'll be your host today. You know me from Jamily TV. So far we've taken you from Apia to the southeast coast, down to the south coast, to the southwest coast, and today we're at the westernmost point of Upolu in Manono. Today we have our tour guide who took us on a little bit of a tour last week, and his name is Olsen. Olsen will be taking us on the boats today. Welcome, Olsen.
Yeah, welcome, Joe. Did you have a great time last week, bro?
Oh, it was awesome. Thank you so much.
Man, yeah, it's going to be a great day today. We're going to Manono and Apulima, and we're going to have a look at what true culture is all about, what Samoa's all about.
Sure.
Traditional.
Awesome.
And untouched, yeah.
So tell me about ECAT Tours. That's your tour company, right?
Yes. ECAT. ECAT stands for Eco Cultural Adventure Tourism. So we run the eco activities, jumping off waterfalls, coastal hikes, and the far Samoa life in the village, yeah.
High adventure, and that matches with what today is. Not very many people get to go to Manono, so I'm excited you're taking me today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Should we go?
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
Okay, Joe, we're here, bro. Yeah, look at that. Manono.
That was a nice boat ride.
Yeah, Fafkaila Uso. Yeah, Magwila Aso. Yeah, Magwila Malanga. Yeah. Hey, Joe, we're here, bro. Yeah.
Excited to be here.
Manono Island.
The boat ride wasn't bad, maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, no, it was a breeze.
Yeah.
Did you feel the breeze as well?
Beautiful.
Oh, no, all good.
I was so excited to be in Manono. We were welcomed by the local high chiefs in a ceremony known as the Fa'aafe, a show of respect for us visiting guests. A rich part of our Samoan culture, and it was incredible to be a part of it. They even gifted me an ava. Our culture is truly beautiful. After the small ava ceremony, they gave us breakfast and we were on our way.
Look at the waka of the furu. These are the beginning of the breadfruit season.
So what's the daily diet like here on Manono as compared to Polo? Is it different?
Very different. Joe, they're looking. They always fish.
Okay.
Fish off the sea and off the land. So the land here, most has been cultivated. You can see the whai on the left-hand side. It's a whai bakar there, with different varieties of whai and all that. So. There you go. We're here at the LMS church. This is one of two churches in Samoa.
Okay.
There's the LMS over here, and there's the Methodist just where we just walked by.
Okay.
Yeah, just came by. So, yeah. Hey, check this out, Joe. Hey, this is like, have you ever seen this elsewhere? Because most of these are rugby posts, they're all made out of steel.
Yeah.
But this is made out of pumuli, You know, it's Samoan hardwood, but they painted it white. Oh, it's crazy. And look at the netball court. It's a multi-purpose type of manae. Yeah.
So the kids actually play here then?
Yeah, they play and they love it. Yeah. Yeah, the girls probably play there and the boys play over here. Look how short their Malay is.
So can a successful rugby player come out of something like this?
Yeah, actually they produced Manu Samoa players in Motu Matu.
Backwards. Went backwards. Picked up now by Hodgson. And he has been hammered by Motu Matu'u.
And also Longavi'i and Monapola.
Monapola! Oh! 20 stones of Samoan meat on the charge.
Wow, that's pretty crazy that Manu Samoa players can come out of a place like this. Maybe you think that one of these kids could do it. That's kind of crazy to think about like that. That's just it kind of blows your mind that a little kid from a little village like this in the middle of nowhere can really make themselves into something like a Manu Samoa or an All Blacks player. Crazy.
Let me show you this. Malone was also famous for his fautasi.
Okay.
So one of the boats here, Tawaitina, and also Te Falling Olevailu. Long boat. Probably there's been a maintenance of being under the covers for a little while. So here they raced quite often in the Independence Day celebration.
Man, you don't really understand the length of this boat until you start walking it and see how massive it is and how many trees it takes and how many hours it takes. It just blows your mind to think that a village puts this together and races it and that it floats. This thing's got to be thousands of pounds.
That's the island of New Lopa, just in the distance. We're just this is our point. We're going to continue along the coast, Joe.
All right. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Being in Manono really takes you back to the old days when life was simple. Enjoying hand-carved canoes, the beautiful ocean at your doorstep, a fresh new straight from the tree, fales built by the hands of your ancestors, seeing Tama Matua struggle with his climb, but only want to be in Samoa. The flowers and trees you've always loved, taking a walk through swaying palms and white sands, was like to be a kid learning how to fish from Dad. This is our Samoa.
Wow, this is a big church.
This is the Methodist church, yeah? Wow, yeah.
This is the biggest church I've seen on the island. Oh, and there's a monument over there.
Yeah, that's where the Methodist church was first established in Samoa.
Oh, really? Let's go check it out. It's cool. This piece of history just really blows my mind. It says that Peter Turner, arrived in 1835. It's 185 years ago. Can you imagine Samoa 185 years ago?
It's a long time.
For a European to be here in Samoa bringing the good word of God? Man, so cool that they commemorated it with such a beautiful monument.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back.
Wow. What do you think of Manono?
I love Manono. It was an interesting walk. We went through 4 villages here on Manono, right?
Yeah.
I think we saw 6 stores, but 4 of them were here.
Yeah. They're thriving in those lua.
Yeah, we were talking to the local person, and he said that they get restocked every single week.
Every week.
Yeah, that kind of was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
We also passed 6 churches, 4 La Musa and 2 Methodist churches, including that one that you showed me, the monument.
That was huge.
Yeah, that was
big church.
It was a big church.
Yeah.
Really cool to see where the Methodist church. Yeah. Really cool to see where the Methodist church was first introduced and accepted into Manono Island. That was a really cool thing to see and witness.
Yeah. What about the school?
Oh man,
kids.
yeah.
Oh.
Seeing all these little kids and knowing that these little kids can become a Manu Samoa player or All Blacks player just blows my mind. I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that somebody like that could come from such a small village like this. It really is amazing. Yeah.
Beautiful people, beautiful sunshine. Welcome to our beautiful Samoa. Beautiful islands, this side of heaven. La Samoa, la.
Olsen had to head back to Upolu for some work commitments, but we put the Tafaonga flags up and continued on to beautiful Apolima. The confidence of the captain, the teal blue water, the high hum of the motor, the life jacket that's too small for my big belly, hanging off the boat for that perfect Instagram selfie. I knew we were headed to paradise. It all put us at ease as we continued our journey into the deepest part of the sea on our trip to Apolima. We came across an abandoned hand-carved pow pow filled with traps and decided to tow it back to Apolima with us. It took us a little while to figure it out, but the captain and this muscle man held on to it all the way back to the Apolima channel. The shallow teal waters near Manono turned to deep blue as we got to the midway point between Manono and Apolima. This is where the smooth water turns into 1-meter swells, showing a glimpse of God's power. As we come up to the ancient volcanic crater,
We feel the great depth of the ocean. Not anyone can enter Apolima. You have to be a skilled captain as you shoot the narrow 3.5-meter gap between the coral reef that protects the Apolima Cove. The sheer cliffs with the news on top. The height is staggering as you come close. Truly breathtaking.
Na o whanawai Ua lelei oi Le vasai Ua e mawai Mai lunga tofi aunga lotanu na o whanawai ua lelei oi le vasai ua e mawai mai lunga o le tofi aunga.
Welcome to the 4th largest island in Samoa, Apolima. I hope you guys really enjoyed that boat ride in. It was a crazy boat ride, but it was a whole lot of fun. With us today is Salisulu Puseu. Talofa.
Alo soi tua. Ia, olo ngoa ia Salisulu Puseu. Olo matai mo no fo mau nei le nei motu Apolima tai. Ia, a o se matai olo tausi ainga. Ia ma olo sosoani sunga le tofi o mato no sunga ia Salisulu afe po le ala afe.
All right, so what we're here to do today is to see all of the fun things that you can do while you're here in Apolima and to see the sights and sounds of everything that's beautiful of Samoa. Come with us, let's go.
Ia, o kausi la fia. Ia le wafu lea, asa ungia el malo. Por kai mingai ia ele o koi fa ngai ngal ma ko ngule wafu ngai. O lo mai ama ma ngai mai ukai o. Ulanga fo ele o mai o va. Ia, ele o sefe le wafu ngai mo le makongu kai mingai. O yes fa mo ko aves ka sanga le fainga malo. Ese ko ya rofa mai ma fa fo ma ko wafu. O ka ngu me ma ko va ia, o mo ko ngai ese va kai me o mai ei va. Por ko sila fia. Ia ele so nga ofi me se va ai ngai mo ko ngai. Ma va o apoli mai sao le mai ma mau fale mai ngai mo. Ai ngi se o ko fia sia si mai ngai apoli. Ia. So
for the viewers, can you tell us a little bit about Apolima?
Yeah. Formatasyon na ainga.
Okay.
Ai la fa ingo kanga kangai ngue was fuma ne apa special mo kanga a fia I makamaki. Ia ngai lava ngue a fa ngai. Ele se fale o loa ku ngai ai fa mo le afongi meo whakau mai ngā oloa I Apolima upa. Ia ngai whai mai whakaunga. Ia o mai a wāre whonga kau mawharangu. Ole kasi ale loku tongo ngu ngai. Ngā le e whakasa. Ole mako ngu mar whaabai ngā ngai ngu. A whia ma Apolima upa. Kasi ale loku. Ai ei lale ai ngai. Ai ei lale ai ngai. Whia loku ese. Ia ka ngale alu e loku ese. Kasi ale terkomu ngare whakasa I kongo Apolima akoa. Apolima taima Apolima upa.
So these 80 solar panels power the entire island.
Yeah.
Do you have to? How often do you have to use the generator?
So o penongi. Ya fongi. E yei o la ko mai. E sa palaya ku ngale malo so le la. Fa fanga la I o maa. Yo maa la ngai fa moe moe. Ku sai tisi ma ko fo le maa tisi. Ya yei la me e feli wa inga le power le fongi le la ngai le tisi le ngai le isi. Alu lo lu ngo poula. Ya. Le ma wo le power ngai a polintai.
Okay.
Me umalang fa yer malo kasi le po ke ker malo ma ngai ke le ngin makongu. Fi on makongu.
Nice to be independent of Upolu way. Not rely on them.
Walking through Apolima with Sale Sulu and seeing how the dozen or so families live their day-to-day lives in isolation from modern-day conveniences is both humbling and inspiring. Seeing the fruits of the land and the joys of the children warms your heart. Beautiful faces, humble homes, simple toys. That's a beautiful life. Welcome to Apolima.
What a great place to end our tour here today at the Lighthouse of Apolima. A huge thank you to the villagers of Manono and Apolima, especially Olsen for taking us around the tour of Manono, and Sale Sulu and Dennis for taking us around Apolima. What a beautiful day. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed it. And a big thank you to Samoa Tourism Authority for bringing us on this trip today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you guys can join us next week with Nive and Savai. Pasoi Fua!
Beautiful people, beautiful sunshine. Welcome to our beautiful Samoa. Beautiful islands this side of heaven. Lau Samoa Lalili. Beautiful people, beautiful sunshine. Welcome to our beautiful Samoa. Beautiful islands this side of heaven. Lau Samoa.